Yeah! This video that I provide to you tonight is something crazy. Something strange. Cause somebody out there in the universe ever thought themselves to do this walking guy I talked to you about is the old dirty dog. where it was written by Blowfly. The old dirty bastard, man. How everybody misses his personality. But the old dirty bastard was also wise in knowledge. People didn't know that. He grew up Islam brother, 5%er. He used to be selling bean pies, wearing suits, all buttoned up, before he started going insane and became his alter ego. Russell Jones became the old dirty bastard. And he became his own nightmare that he'd been fighting for the rest of his life. But in that process, he had a situation in which he had to fight with his record label. See, a lot of people didn't understand that when he was talking about all the people at the studios who really wasn't putting any money behind Old Dirty Bastard, and Sylvia Rohn and all those people out there, and the underground radio stations who kept Old Dirty in rotation. Once his album hit, and I mean it was like out of nowhere, it just came out and became a hit. Ever since then, John Gibbons, who was his manager, decided that, okay, we're gonna work things out and and get everything going. John talked to him and tell him Elektra is happy with the videos and stuff that was coming out. They wanted Old Dirty Bastard after the Mariah Carey thing blew up. They wanted Old Dirty next album to come out to follow that and have more like Method Man did with Mary J. They want to keep Old Dirty Bastard like that. So they wanted to change his name mostly to the ODB instead of calling him the Old Dirty Bastard. And they wanted to kind of basically clean him up and make him a pop star, but you can't clean Old Dirty. It just don't work that way. So the people at Elektra was very careful with dealing with him. And the fact that his next title album was called "And the Black Man is God." And they fought and fought and fought, and they said, we cannot put that out. And Tommy Mottola said, there's no way Mariah Carey will be on an album called "The Black Man is God." That's just not going to happen. So John's like, well, we're going to change the title. So it had a release date set. And you know how you had your title for the release date? It came out in the magazine. And they got pissed because they didn't want it leaked out. And the Black Man is God. And everybody's like, "Oh, Dirty Bastard. And the Black Man is God. Album coming soon." So they quickly changed that to TBA. Changed the date. And they was like, call it Return to the 36 Chambers Part 2 or something. And Dirty thought that was the stupidest thing ever. So they were like, you know what? We need to change a lot of the things on here. We need to go into a whole new direction. So they were like, okay, well, what's the move here? What's the direction? And they were like, we gotta need to pivot and make some new type of records because Dirty is mad that they not giving him his money, his budget, so he's doing these other shows and he's messing up shows. He's high all the time. They can't get him to do the songs that they want to do because Dirty is not really responding because he's mad they was fighting him on his title and everything else, so he was forget it. I'm gonna do a Brooklyn Zoo album and then get the money over there and take the money with Brooklyn Zoo and then we're gonna put out some songs and do this. So Brooklyn Zoo got a little deal and they got a little bit of money, so it was just enough for Dirty to keep getting high. Dirty still ain't really provide nothing for the record. So other artists, he was trying to like do just features and then just live off that money, like screw the album. So he was doing that and messed up the church's money. So, and the Black Man Is God was basically put to the side because old Dirty Bastard got locked up, thrown in jail, and Elektra was having financial trouble at the time anyway, and they just end up shelving the project. And then down the road, after Dirty comes out of jail, or right before he goes in, he recorded the songs he did for the Wu-Tang Forever album. And so Dirty does his photographs and everything, his print photography before he went into jail. So he went in, did his jail time. He came out and was released. The album was a big hit, success. And of course he made the Grammys history by coming in shutting down the Grammys. And he got all dressed up in the suit and did his thing. So after this, he had the song. He only had like 2 songs done for the album, but we've already heard these songs. I forgot one of them, but we've heard it. I know that. And then don't you know part 2. That was already gonna be on the album, and we never got to hear the album completed. But with that title, that would have been monumental. And the Black Man Is God. And I think he read that book, and it was so moving to him, he wanted to make it his title. And if you watch the Source Awards somewhere, when he was presenting the award, doing the whole thing with Death Row and all that stuff, you listen to when Wu-Tang presented the award, and Old Dirty was up there, and he remind y'all about his album. And the Black Man Is God, too. So that's why the album never came out. The Elektra was fighting him on every turn about that. But he ended up releasing his album for the money, which was more R&B-ish. He had a Rick James cover song with that Itch Please, Nigga Please album. Hey, Daddy, baby, I got your money, don't you worry. I say, hey, baby, I got your money. Hey, Daddy. Yeah, and that was Khalees too, by the way, for those who don't know. Milkshake Girl. And Boss said, I'm the one running the check. I'm the one tied it on his arm. I'm the one that they don't ain't, 'cause I'm bossing. Ooh, you know that Nas is a lame.